a lot of people might say, like, Eyes Wide Shut is the natural place to end a Kubrick marathon if we're deciding by, like, the order in which they were theatrically released. I think people should say Barry Lyndon for last, because it's absolutely the best thing he ever made. One distinct quality about the films that Kubrick made during, like, his specific 35-year stint as a writer-director guy was how no two films were alike. Like, he made a comedy, he made two very different sci-fi pictures, a period drama, a slasher, a war movie, and an erotic thriller. And as much of, like, a storytelling chameleon as this guy was, Stanley Kubrick left a certain fingerprint on his films, because he played more of a part in various aspects of production than a lot of directors do. He was a socially isolated person, and a shameless formalist. And this led to almost all of his greatest pictures having kind of a cold, detached quality. There was this 1998 interview where Jacques Rivette said that he is a mutant who has no human feelings whatsoever. But then, in the very middle of Kubrick's famous 7-film run, you got Barry Lyndon. A film he made because his fucking legendary Napoleon biopic fell through, and it was, like, best not to let all that historical research go to waste. For starters, Barry Lyndon is unbelievably funny. It makes me laugh more than Dr. Strangelove. Kubrick treats 18th century formality like an elaborate cosmic joke. Every slow zoom outward exposes how fucking tiny and ridiculous these characters are within the pompous environments they try so hard to uphold. The tension between how seriously everybody behaves and how insane their actions are is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But it's also a deeply sad movie about wasted chances and unspoken pain, mostly in the second half. Scorsese once said that Barry Lyndon is a profoundly emotional experience, and I wholeheartedly agree with that shit. Which isn't to say that, like, Kubrick's trademark formalism is not present here. Watching the film, this film is the most I have ever felt transported into another time. Just as, like, Lord of the Rings kind of towers over all other fantasy movies through, like, the sheer merits of its unrivaled fucking production value, Barry Lyndon puts every other period piece to shame.